Welcome to another edition of Madden Mobile News. I am your host, Random Jerry, and I am going to bring you the fantastic news for the week. We got a new promo. We got an old promo ending. We got some other stuff. There's a lot of stuff to do, okay? And for your sake, I hope you have like 400,000 fucking Blitz tokens, because if you don't, you are going to have problems making all the bosses. But we will save that for when the time comes to talk about it. And right now, we're going to get right into the news. So this ends tomorrow in 16 to 19 hours, okay? I would highly recommend, if you have any speculums, to just play this middle event, prevent 30 rushing yards, 3 attempts. I mean, it couldn't be fucking easier. You just hit field goal safe zone about 69 million times. Play it 3 times, claim the football pack, get a bunch of free gold players. It's free, and it's could not be easier. It will take a little bit of time, but you don't have to play the events left to right, 1, 2, 3. You could just play one event 3 times. That's the one I would play. I've been doing it all day. It's mad annoying. With your gold trophies, though, you could get 700 Blitz tokens, which is technically worth 3 boss tokens, so that might be worth your time. There is a limited amount of Blitz tokens in the game, and in order to get as many bosses as possible, you're going to need a banana fuck ton of Blitz tokens. So let's get into exactly what you need all that bullshit for. So, new promo. We got Onyx tier players, right? They're 120. They train up to 150. All their stats are 99s. They're not boosting over. I already claimed a Snacks Harrison. I was very excited about it. But this is what the promo looks like. Okay, so everybody should be pretty excited that it's not at least an Iron Crap reskin or whatever. So that's kind of exciting. You have to claim a mini boss player. When you claim this player, it does exchange for 35 Colombian neckties. You get the regular boss player. You have to claim one of those too, and it exchanges for 65, and then you need an additional 310. So what you actually need is 465 Colombian neckties to get yourself a boss. Well, here's a couple ways that you can get those. So you can trade in trophies, 2 diamond trophies for 20 boss badges. That's what they're calling them. 10 elite trophies for 10, or 100 gold trophies for 5. And then in addition to that, we have this Prince Albert crown to Colombian necktie exchange set. The max you can do it is 100 times. So if you have 2,000 Prince Alberts, then you don't need this method. But if you don't have 2,000, this is the cheapest way to do it. So shout out to G. Nicklin from Gunslingers. He kind of gave me this method. My live stream last night was pretty exciting. But anyway, you have to find one of these 99 Easter guys that is a +2 boost or less. The +3 boost guys exchange for trophies. You don't want that. You want something that exchanges for Prince Albert crowns, and this is how you get it. +2 or less. It's going to exchange for 1,000 to 1,250. Now, you have these events. The Game of Inches. It kind of reminds you of EA devs' dicks. That's why they got this Game of Inches. Because it's just a little dickless bastards. Okay, anyway. You play these 5 events, they give you 5 apiece, that's 25. You play the final boss. The final boss gives you 30, so that's 55. You can play the Blitz event 3 different times for free. And then it costs you 150, then it costs you 175, and then the final is 250. 250 is the max that it will cost you. So you basically get 58 for free a day. And then with the with the trophy exchange rate and all that stuff, nah. So Jerry's Coin Corner. There's a couple opportunities. One, the rest of the world's going to at some point find out that those Easter players trade for so many Prince Albert crowns. That's something that you could invest in. Have you checked out the price on 85 and up versus players and what these things are selling for? So you couldn't give away a Cam Newton for 200,000 coins the other day, and now they're selling for 600,000. Now this one has a bid on it for 350,000. That was kind of a joke. I did get outbid. I wasn't trying to buy it. But anyway, if you look at versus players, at least on my auction house for 45,000 and under, literally nothing shows up. And it's because These guys also exchange for Prince Albert crowns. So there is a reason that they are so expensive, and that is the reason. Could be an opportunity to make some money. It definitely could be an opportunity to sell some stuff on your bench if you happen to have a bunch of versus players that you've just been holding on to. But this is me showing you that on the auction house, pretty much nothing under 45,000 exists. I believe one player actually shows up, and it's Ryan Trader. There he is. These things have gone up in value quite a bit. It's a damn shame I didn't know about it on Wednesday, or I would have bought 69,000 of these fucking guys. But I didn't. I did have some, so I probably will capitalize on that to get some coins. Because if you want to make all the bosses, you're probably going to have to buy a couple. It just is what it is. So this is unfortunately not really a coin making time of the year. This is more of a coin spending time of the year. So top 10 leagues! Everybody's excited about this. Okay, so check this out. So No Name Ballers lost back-to-back days to knockout drives. Prestige Worldwide is still sitting in second place. But a little later in the afternoon, you will see Prestige Worldwide on top. I'm not sure exactly when their game ends. I just know that every night when I check, Prestige Worldwide's in first place, and every morning NNB is in first place, and that seems to be what happened. Prestige Worldwide played Daddy's Knocking last Saturday, and they lost, but they did beat them a couple days ago. PTI lost to Morning Dab's Empire, which is kind of embarrassing because those guys are higher than fucking Giraffe Pussy from what I heard. Gunslingers had a pretty easy week. I believe they're playing somebody real right now. They did beat Mobile Goons Legends. But other than that, they just matched up a bunch of leagues like mine. So I would call that significant embarrassment. Well, that's pretty much the news, okay? It's just a grind. You just got to play the boss events like 69 billion times. It ain't going to be easy. You're probably going to need to buy a couple of those guys if you want all of them. It just is what it is. I'm going to be there. I've been saving my coins all year for this, and so that's what it's all about. So, without further ado, let's get into the top 5. Plays of the week, number 5. Whew! Look at this. Boom! Eric Ebron picking up the deflection. Now, as a Lions fan, I have never seen Eric Ebron hustle for a football like that in my fucking life. Play number 4. Unbelievable. Runs around the left side. Spots the victim. Whoop! And look at this. Lets out. Boom! Farts right in their face. All 3 guys did the Fat Joe and lean back. Whoa! The absolute fart boost, taking him for the 69-yard touchdown. Onto play number 3. Run around the left side. Couldn't tackle him. Alfredo making the creamy spin sauce almost for the touchdown. And here we go, on to play number 2. Again, left side, 2 guys. Get off me, bitch! They couldn't take him down. Jerryquan Barkley running in. Let's check that one more time. Boom, boom! He's got that MM 2020 Smash Mouth scheme. Now this was sent to me by the Drunks at Morning Woodson. I'm not saying their entire league is fucking alcoholics. The guy's name is the Drunks, and he's in the league Morning Woodson. And it looks like Baker Mayfield is fucking drunk when he fumbles it, but Saquon Barkley says, I will be the designated driver. Let's get into the not top 5. This is unbelievable. The pass could not be any more in his hands than it was. But my God, did he fucking drop that. That's the Eric Ebron I remember. Unfucking believable. Fire him! Fire him! Can't get the handoff on HB Sting, so Randy Moss picks up the first down all by himself. Here we go. Play number 3. It's like he's running around the right side, and oh my God! They're playing football on a fucking Iraqi minefield. What in the fuck happened to his right knee? That guy's gonna have walking problems for the rest of his life. Here we go. Play number 2. Tackled by his own offensive lineman. Seems to be a growing trend. And the number 1 play of the week hits the trash can button, and it goes into the middle of the field for an interception. This was North. He clearly, and I'm going to show it again, hits the trash can button, and EA says, you're absolutely right. This game is trash. And somehow that was a fucking interception. I don't know. I call bullshit. Okay? That was crap. It was crap. Anyway, send me your clips, okay? I probably won't do Not Top 5 every week, but I think a lot of people saw that last week, so they sent me a lot of Not Top 5 clips because they were like, oh, that's a thing? I got some of those. So it'll probably be more infrequent, but it was fun. I did especially enjoy the number 1 play because there is nothing more... there's nothing more exemplary of this season of fucking Madden Overdrive than hitting the trash can button, throwing it directly into the middle of the field for an interception. Just hadn't seen it. Sounds like something that would happen. You guys have a great week. I will see you next Saturday. And get God, kid.